Good morning, dear friends. Myself Sonigra, and today we are going to discuss about the solution of GTU examination question paper in the subject of mechanical drafting. The question paper is taken of the last exam, that is December 2013, and we started the solution of this paper earlier, and we solved a few questions earlier, that is question number up to question number 4. Now we continue with solution of question number 4a, and the solution, the data is given like this. Draw the surface development of the part P shown in figure 2. This figure is given to us, and we have to develop the outer surface or surface of this solid. As it's a pentagonal pyramid, side length is given to us in the data. So first we have to draw the given data in our drawing sheet. Height is 80, this is 40, and cut is put over here. Arc is here, this angle is 45 degree, this angle is 60 degree, and this is a straight horizontal line. Now, as it's a pentagonal pyramid, the development of this solid surface would be triangular shape. 5 triangles would be there, as it's a pentagon. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 5 triangles, adjacent triangles would be there. That is drawn over here. We started this problem last time, and we had drawn the solution of that problem up to this step. First we drawn a pentagon over here of given side length, then after we had drawn its front view, and these are the 5 triangles. Before drawing these 5 triangles, we need to find out the true length of its slant edge. We can see here in top view OA, OB, OC, OD and OE. 5 slant edges are there and no any slant edge is parallel to XY line. So in front view, no any slant edge will show its true length. Hence first step is to find out its true length, and for that we made OA parallel to XY line, take O as a center, OA as the radius, draw an arc, and by drawing this arc, that line will cut this horizontal line from point O at this point. So we have made OA parallel to XY line. After that, from this point, draw straight vertical line that will cut XY line at this point, and that join that point with apex point O dash, so that O dash A represents the true length of its slant edge. After locating this is true length, our objective is to draw its developed portion, that is 5 triangles over here. To draw these 5 triangles, take O dash as a center, O dash to A as a radius, draw an arc like this. Then after, side length AB is known to us, so take side length AB as a radius, A as a center, put arcs on this arc, A, B, C, D, E and A. So 5 triangles are there. Join AB with a straight line, BC, CD, DE and EA with the straight line, and join apex point O dash with B, C, D, E and A with the straight lines. So these are the 5 triangles. If this pentagonal pyramid is not cut at any angle, or it is not cut anywhere, then its development would be this one. But this pyramid is cut at this angle, 45 degree over here, arc is over here, 60 degree over here. So let me start drawing the development from this end for this portion. So this point is on A. So on A, from here draw straight horizontal line, so it will cut that over here. So this is our first point, say point P1. Similarly, this point is on OE, and between B and C, 2 points are there. This point between on E and between B and C. So find out midpoint of BC. Midpoint of B and C would be somewhere here, and join that midpoint with apex point O dash like this, and transfer this point to that midpoint line. So for that, draw horizontal line from here up to here. Then take O dash as a center and O dash to this distance as a radius, and draw an arc that will cut this OA at this point. So mark that point. So this is our second point, and join this with a straight line because it's a pentagonal pyramid. So all straight lines would be there. This is the straight line. Similarly, this would be the straight line. Two straight lines are there. Now regarding this point is where this point, to find out the position of this point, let me go back here on C. This point is on OC. So on OC is here, OC. So from this point, O dash is the center, O dash to this identified point as the radius over here, draw an arc, and that arc will cut OC at this point, somewhere here. You can show that arc in the drawing also, but the arcs should be drawn as light as possible, like this. So this is another point, join that point with this one. Now how to find out position of this point? This point is on OD over here. So from that, on OD, it is here, D point is here. So on OD, take O dash as a center and O dash to this point. So for that, transfer this point to its true length, that is OA. Transfer it over here like this, and then after O dash to this point as a radius, and draw an arc like this, and that will cut O dash D at this point. So join with a straight line like this. So we have drawn up to this end. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 points we have located. Similarly on OE, here is the point. So here would be the point on OE. So join that point with this edge OE. Similarly on OA, this is the straight line. So this portion represents the development of this pyramid for this upper cut portion, and we have to lighten that portion because it is a removed portion. So you should erase it, or it should be made much lighter. Now after drawing this portion, let me think about this bottommost cut portion. So for that, this point is on OA here. So from this point, transfer to its true length, that is OA. So horizontal line from this point, here is the point. Yes, the first point we have identified. Similarly, second point would be here. Generator OB or slant edge OB and this inclined cutting plane over here. From this point, transfer this point to its true length. So for that, let me draw a horizontal line from that point up to true length OA, somewhere here. This is the transferring of this point to its true length. Now take distance from apex point O dash to this point and draw an arc like this. That arc will cut OB at one point, somewhere here. OB, this is the arc. On OB it will cut over here. So this is our second point. Now join these 2 points with a straight line again, because it's a regular pyramid and no any curvature shape is there. So this point is identified. Similarly, this point is in between B and C. You can see here, midpoint of B and C is this one, and it cuts over here. So find out midpoint of B and C, that is here, and join that midpoint of B and C with this line, like this. So this portion again not needed, it's a removed portion. You can trim or you can make it much lighter. After that, full line would be there. Similarly on this side, you can see here to the back side between A and E. A point is here, E point is here. So A point would be here. Join that point with E point. Now how to locate this point? How to locate this point? So for that, O dash to this point as a radius, O dash to 1, and put an arc. So this is 1. So this line is reflection of this line only. Both these lines would be alike points, would have the same points. So this is the middle portion. Now about this arc. How to draw the development of this arc? So for that, let me pick up this point. This point is on between B and C. So this is our first point. This is second point. It is on OC. Could be seen here. On OC, this point is there. So from that point, draw a straight horizontal line and transfer that point to its true length. Its true length is somewhere here, over here. Then take O dash as a center and O dash to that transferred point as a radius and draw an arc. It will cut OC at one point. So this is the point that we have identified. Similarly on OD, here is the point. So transfer this point to its true length. So for that, from that point, draw a straight horizontal line and O dash as a center, O dash to that extended point as a radius and draw an arc like this. It cut O to this point. So it will cut OD at one point somewhere here. So this is the point of intersection over here. Now we have identified 1, 2, 3 and 4 points, and as here arc is there, we have to join all these points with a smooth curve, not with a straight line. So smooth curve would appear like this. So this is the smooth curve for that arc cut portion, and this is cut portion, and hence this bottom lines should be erased or they should be lightened because that is removed portion. So this portion remained with us, and that is the development of question number 4a. You can write here answer number 4a and name of this solution of this problem. You can write here it's a development like this. It's a development. You can see here that problem which is drawn over here. This portion is drawn lighter. You should lighten that portion. Name the points 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 1, and midpoint as point M. And name of point you can give by any as per your conveniency. And development should be written at any somewhere on this drawing sheet. If you draw this development in this fashion, you will get full 7 marks. But here do not forget to find out true length of this slant edge, because here in pentagonal pyramid no any slant edge is parallel to XY line. Hence it's needed to draw to find out its true length. If any of the side length or any of this slant edge is parallel to XY line, then it's not needed to draw its true length. We can take any segment which is parallel to XY line in top view, that as a true length. Now next question number 4a, asked in option. Draw the surface development of the part P shown in figure 3. Figure 3 is given over here. It's again pentagonal pyramid, and here irregular shape is given, that is by mistake in question paper printed. It's a regular pentagon having side length 40 mm and it is cut like this. So here the first challenge is just to redraw this figure. To redraw this diagram, first at least we should know how to draw pentagon. Then after, how to locate these points. You can see here height is given, but position of this point is not given to us. So first we have to identify this point which is at a distance of 30 mm from here and locate this point, and from that point draw straight vertical line that is having 10 mm height, and after that draw horizontal line. So that is the again needs to have some trick to redraw this given problem. Now we do have hands-on experience for the solution of this problem. Here given data is like this. A pentagonal pyramid is given to us. Hence we have to draw pentagon, and we know the excluded angle is 72 degree. Hence included angle for pentagon is 108 degree. That is 180 minus 72. So with that analogy, you can redraw the pentagon over here, or by any method, either by tricircle method or universal method or any convenient method, whichever is used to you can use it. Name the points A, B, C, D and E, endpoints, and as it's a pyramid, we have to locate its apex points. We know how to find out the apex point or the midpoint of pentagonal shape. So for that we have to join the corner with the adjacent side midpoint of the adjacent side with the corner, and that will give us its apex point or midpoint. Here is its apex point, O is here. So this is the top view of given problem, and to draw its front view we take projections from its top view like this. To take projections, draw light vertical lines from all the points up to XY line. This is the XY line or base of given pyramid, which also represents intersection of horizontal plane and vertical plane. Now from this apex point or from this axis could be drawn like this. This is the axis of given solid, and then height of this pyramid is given to us, that is, so according to that height draw a triangle like this. This is the triangle. Now in data total height is given 40 millimeter, and from this apex point at a distance of 30 millimeter mark a point somewhere here. This distance is known to us, is given to us, that is 30 millimeter. So at a distance of 30 millimeter from apex point mark a point. It is over here, and that point is on both the sides. One point is here, another point is here, and from that point draw a straight vertical line from this point up to 10 millimeter. So from here up to 10 millimeter you can measure it over here, up to 10 millimeter vertical line, from this up to 10 millimeter straight vertical line, and after that join those 2 points with a straight line. It's like this. So this is the given data. You can lighten this upper portion because it's a removed portion. Similarly, at the middle an arc is cut, radius is given to us. So with that radius draw here arc also. It would be like this. This is an arc.